What's up? What's up? What's up? We back at it again. You already know it's the pre-snap read with your boy, Mr. Bridges on top. Hey, we back at it again, man. Every Friday, we doing it big. We doing it live, man. I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be in the atmosphere of football, man. We had the Thursday night game. That went down. We got some Friday night lights that's going to go down. Then we got them boys that going to play on Saturday. Then we got, the NFL on Sunday. So it's a good weekend for me. I don't know about y'all. It's a good weekend for me. But it's a definitely good show for me. But guess who I got back? Guess who I got back? She been gone for a minute. I'm talking about the lady of pre-snap read. She held from the boot. Get the gat, Robin McGee.
Hello, and I'm actually in New Orleans right now. So,
Hey.
get the gat is really speaking home to me. Oh my gosh. Yes, how y'all doing? Everybody.
Yeah, definitely. Man, Robin, give him a quick rundown what you been doing, because you been gone. I had some fillers in for you. G was on, Cody was on, Kelly was on,
I know. Listen, life has been life, y'all. I'm in my last year of law school, as you well know. Your girl is graduating in May, and so yeah, I'm like my student body president. So things have been just coming left and right through a whole, like, I literally, school just started and everything has been go, 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 go. So I'm trying to keep everything together, but I always had to, keep my time for my main man, Mr. Ron. But yeah, just things have been busy, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be here. Thanks y'all for holding it down for me. Y'all the goats, everybody. But yeah, I'm here tonight. Let's do it.
Definitely. Man, but we definitely got a special guest in, man. Like this is a boy that was raised right, Robin. We got special guests, got special interview. We got one of our family players that's gonna come on the show. We're gonna spotlight him. Then we got another person that's gonna come on the show. We're gonna spotlight that person too, man.
So, wow, we got guests tonight.
Yeah, we got guests. Let me ask you. I ain't had guests like this in a long time. But
okay.
Robin, but the thing about it is, me and him been talking for 2 years. Hey, I'm gonna get you on the show.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna get you on the show.
So you had to keep it into fruition. That's what you had to do.
And God be the glory. It fell in my lap so easy. I didn't know what to do.
Hello. That's okay. But you was ready. With it.
But man, this dude hail from Orlando, Florida. He is a senior at FAMU. He's on all the watch lists you can think of. He's on the Reese Senior Bowl watch list. He's on the East and West Shrine Bowl watch list. He on the All-Americans of the American watch list. He's on the HBCU plus FCS watch list. He's All-American SWAC first team, All-American FCS, All-American second team. God dang it. That boy been doing a lot of things these past season now, Robin. He's a lot of things. Guess what? On Hero Sports, he's ranked number 7 in the nation. Number 7, top 10. I'm talking about my guy, Mr. Kendall Bohler. What's up with you?
Great introduction, man.
Appreciate it. You see how he be doing? He be hyping us up, Kendall.
He hyped me up a little. I'm ready to go play a game right now. I'm doing
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I know that's right.
Yes, sir.
So definitely excited. Long time coming. I was supposed to have been on, but been busy. So I'm glad I finally got on. So
Yes, sir. And last but not least, man, I'm gonna call this dude the man with the plan, the man that giving opportunities to these young boys. Man, this man is from Columbus, Georgia, and he said he read them ATL Dirty Birds like me, man. I'll talk about Mr. Patrick. What's up with you, man?
What's up, man? Boy, I tell you got that new energy. I've been on ONG. Nothing against ONG Strike Zone. I love them too. But man, they ain't got your kind of energy, man. Yes, so I'm glad you got us on the show, man. I'm loving the energy. Love it. Love the energy.
Yes, sir, man. It's like a switch. It's like a switch, man. When I start the show, it's like bam. Then when the show go off, it's like bam. It's just on and off.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
It's on and off. But man, let's go ahead and get this interview on and popping. I want to, let Kendall tell everybody how you grew up. Tell everybody, how was your life growing up in Orlando, Florida. Not being too far from FAMU, and just telling your high school journey, then going the process of going to FAMU.
Okay, yeah, I'm from Orlando, Florida, like you said. Went to Chloe High School. Well, actually, I went to Wakaba High School my freshman year. My last 3 years, I went to Chloe High School. I played with my big brother my whole life, from Little League to high school to Mercer University, but we're gonna get there eventually. So yeah, at high school, it's crazy because I was committed to FAMU at first. So like I'm waiting on the Mercer offer because my brother was at Mercer at the time. So I ain't my parents to go to like a Mercer game and a FAMU game. They trying to decide which game to go to. So I think it's like almost like senior year, I finally got that Mercer offer. So like I decommitted from FAMU. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to Mercer. So I went to Mercer my freshman year. Me and my brother on the same team. I ended up getting red shirted because like I was kind of small at the time, so I was getting red shirted or whatever. And then we both went in the portal. We back at FAMU, so it kind of played finally. I can't say around back really, but I'm glad I'm at FAMU now, so I feel amazing. And I got a younger sister named Chloe. She's on the cheer team. Older brother, like I said, we played corner on the same on some field at the same time. So felt amazing, man. I'm glad I'm at FAMU. It's just a blessing.
So Kendall, I got a question for you, bro.
What's up?
Did you feel like kind of like Mercer really prepared you for FAM, like when you transferred and when you got to FAM, or do you feel like you would have been better off if you just went straight to FAM and not, Mercer first?
Oh, that's a good question. I say it kind of prepared me just because like I don't really know how college was. It kind of got me in the mode because like I said, I got redshirted, so I'm like studying a lot of film, lifting a lot of weights, get my weight up or whatever. So like when I got to FAMU, I already knew what time it was. I already know how to do my P's and Q's, be ready, like go take somebody's spot.
Yeah,
so,
and you
like,
was ready because you said you was redshirted in Mercer, so you
yeah,
you get to FAM, you was like, all right, yeah, y'all done telling me I'm small, now I'm bigger now, like okay.
Yeah, so I ended up getting the FAMU. Starting right away at nickel. So like my first year ever playing, like not redshirt. I started at nickel the whole year, and then they moved me to corner. Like probably like the last couple games of that season, I started at corner. And then from there, I started at corner every year since. So yeah.
Definitely. And just that process going to Mercer, the FAMU. I know you had Coach Willie Simmons in your corner majority of the time. How was that connection with Coach Willie Simmons? Because I asked all the previous players this, like, what made him enticing for you to come to FAMU, and how is he like a stand-up guy? Because like all I hear is good things about Coach.
Oh yeah, definitely a stand-up guy. What really got me, he took me on a visit during homecoming. He told me to come up there. This when I was in the portal, so it was home. I like okay, so
he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. So yeah, it was homecoming at FAMU. I forgot who was playing, but ain't no going there. I'm looking in the stands like, oh, Mercer never looked like this. Like Mercer was nowhere near that. I'm like, oh, they got the band going crazy. Like the stands feel like it was just lit. And then just me talking to him, because I've been talking to him like out of high school, like I said, because I was committed to FAMU. So yeah, just me going on that visit, it kind of sealed the deal. I mean, I was already wanting to go back anyways. Then he took me on the visit, so like that just did it all right there, really.
So you telling me they didn't have a band at Mercer that was playing like that?
No. Come on.
I just needed the audience, you know what I'm saying? I just needed them to know,
Yeah. I feel like that's probably the best decision of my life, going from Mercer to FAMU. Like, ain't nothing like a HBCU. I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing like that.
Y'all heard it here first. Ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like HBCU.
Exactly. And Mr. Patrick, I want to ask you about, how did you started looking at Kendall? What made you pick Kendall, to go on this journey with you as far as, developing young men and going to the next level as far as, your NIL deal and your company?
Yeah, what we did is we actually looked at several of the players on the team, and basically we just wanted to pick some guys that were leaders on the field and off the field, and then it just helps that they're showing excellence on the field. So basically, with those three traits, well, really two, those showing excellence on and off the field is how we picked the gentleman that we picked to do the NIL deal with Patrick Youth Development Foundation, because basically, the foundation that I have is for leadership, and it's for not only mentoring youth but also for peer mentorship. So I see Kendall, James Ash, Kelvin Dean, those guys are the leaders on the team, and they are the ones that's mentoring their peers. And then I get an opportunity to talk to them just about, what do you want to do in life? Are you trying to take it to the next level football? If that doesn't happen for you, what do you want to do? And then, just get them in the community, because we did a football camp. We also, the guys go out and talk to some of the high schools. So we got doing a few things in the community too. But yeah, just, excellence on and off the field is probably the best way I describe it. And I'm going to say this before I forget, we gave that huge, intro for Kendall, but now you got to put up. It's nice to be preseason, baby. We got to put up, and then so I feel like kind of like they're like my son played college football. And so when I'm watching the guys that I got on the NIL deal, it's kind of like I look at them like, I used to look at my son. So it's like I look specifically, to see what they're doing. And Kendall has been representing well. They haven't been throwing his way. And I'm getting into your lane a little bit. But, they haven't been throwing his way a little bit that much because he's locking the guys down. So he's been playing well. Just hope he continues to stay healthy and continues to play as well. And like I said, show that excellence on the football field.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Patrick, I got a question real quick, Ron. Just for like the audience and things like that, because many people may have not seen you on the show or just kind of know what you do. Can you tell us a little bit about like how this program actually got started, and how you actually connect with the athletes, just in case you got somebody in the audience is like, hey, I need to talk to Mr. Patrick. I love what he's doing with Kendall, and try to create those relationships.
Yep. I'll try to give you the short version of the story because I don't want to hold everybody up. But it all started really with Courtney Gaucher when he was here, and we realized the state of football. And I just kind of took the lead with my fraternity. I'm a Beta Nu Alpha from FAMU. And I took the lead with Beta Nu and raising money for the football team. And then, we started talking about NIL a little bit. We were like, hey, NIL is coming. What are we going to do? And it just never came to fruition. And then this year in the spring, I was talking to a gentleman that's, around the program, and talking to Ashley Coleman, who's over the Fang Exchange. She's over the NIL collective for FAMU. We were just talking to say, we got to get this thing started. And so I said, what I will do, since I have the 501c3, I have the nonprofit, I will get the NIL started because we need to do it now. We need NIL now before we lose any more athletes, because we lost about 4 or 5 players because they wanted NIL deals and we didn't have anyone really doing NIL. So I kind of stepped up, through my foundation, talked to people in my close network just to raise some money so we could start the NIL for FAMU so we don't lose players like Kendall, and, you see the link, right there at the bottom. We've been doing stuff like this, different campaigns just to raise money. Most of it has been individual contributions. Right now, we're going with the campaign Just Give 10, which is we're just asking for $10. Because it was many hands make for light lifting or whatever that saying is. So we're just asking for $10 so we can kind of keep it going. Just like we want to run it back in football and win the Celebration Bowl, we want to keep it going with the donations so that we can keep the NIL going. And this isn't just for football either. We're trying to get enough donations and get enough money so that we can do NIL with basketball, NIL with baseball, NIL with volleyball, and be like the larger schools. We don't want to be left out. But basically we started up in the spring, and we've been carrying it on through now, but mainly we're focused on football because it's football season. Did that kind of answer your question?
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Especially because I personally myself, I'm about to become an attorney. And the biggest thing that I'm working on is like really centering my focus on college athletes, right? Like I want to work in higher education. But one of the bigger things is like having a group of people like yourself of being able to assist these athletes in this conversation of NILs, because like you said, a lot of our HBCU athletes are, being tugged and pulled because they're just as excellent as any other athlete at any other school, but they're going to be tugged and pulled by different directions, and then that's how you lose them, right? So to have a foundation like yourself, that to be able to maintain and keep that in house. But also the education piece is very important because, like, you know, you about to get some money. You know, this is not for play anymore. This is real life, and you know, to be able to learn and grow together through that is very eye opening. So yeah, no, that definitely answered the question, and I think people that are out there, y'all need to call up Mr. Patrick, okay? Because y'all do great
let's
work.
change that. Let's change the order. We need them to donate so that
Donate.
we can have more people to call up. Because
I know
Kendall
that's
will,
right.
Kendall will tell you that we don't pay them a lot of money, but that little
Yeah,
bit of money helps pay a couple of bills. He wants to go
yeah,
bowling tonight. He may not have that money for bowling if we weren't able to pay him, through
right.
these NIL deals. And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he get his service back with his phone and we don't lose him. And definitely feel free, to go ahead and finish up the interview with him if we can get him back. So he can, but we lost him completely. But yeah, well, hopefully he'll call back in. But since he's, what other questions y'all have about the NIL? Because I'll say this before the next question is, I'm doing it along. I'm just like a vendor. I'm just like I'm like Dick's. I'm like Nike. I am providing a contract solely to represent Patrick Youth Development Foundation, so they can help me out, help the players out, or they can go to Fang Exchange, and Fang Exchange is the collective. They are the ones that should hopefully will sustain throughout. Like, I'm donating myself. Like, I got my hat. There's somewhere back here. I got my Fang Exchange hat. Everybody need to get one. I got my shirt. And that's why I put that link for Fang Exchange in there for you, Ron, is because they can go buy the shirt. That Kendall's on it. It's a pretty nice shirt.
Yeah, it's
I
nice.
bought mine. Yeah, it is, and I bought mine, and hopefully more people will support. But NIL is big. But I'll let y'all talk to Kendall a little bit so he can get the bowling, whatever you want to do.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for just contacting me. I want to say thank you, Mr. Campbell. If Mr. Campbell on, thank you, Mr. Campbell.
That's the man, the prez. We call him the prez.
Yeah, man, the deacon boy. He out there politicking and doing everything. Shoot, but man, thank you again. I ain't gonna hold you up. We're gonna finish up with Kendall, and we're gonna
No, I'll hang out though. If you don't mind, I'll hang out for a little
Okay.
bit. But yeah, I definitely hang
Cool,
out
cool,
because
cool,
I like
cool.
talking football too.
Okay. Say no more. And I gotta introduce my other guy. He just popped in here. He hailed from the Carolinas. He went to Winston State. Plus, he went to FAMU. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot. We got a whole lot of the Divine Nine around here. He a cute doggy dog.
Who grown?
But he can't. But now he Omega Man because I know he trying to. He Omega Man now. I'm talking about my boy Jerry Goodson.
What's up, man? What's going on with you? Hey, my boy up? 3. What's up, 3?
What's up, Jerry? You good?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff about you, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
The rest of y'all doing? Everybody doing all right?
Doing good, man.
We good, man. We good. Hey,
I just want to let you know, Jerry, I'm not trying to be messy, but somebody groaned when they said you was an Omega Man. I don't know who groaned. I don't know who made a sound, but somebody did. Man. I just want to let you know that.
I told him, man, the Q Dogs play football. That Kappa stuff is all for the basketball players.
Oh, wow. Shots fired.
Oh my God.
Oh, I love it.
We'll let them get a pass this time.
I love it. But we got a whole almost NFC South. Jerry got the Carolina Panthers. I got the Falcons. Robin got the, me and Miss Pat got the Falcons. Robin got the Saints. Sure, I just needed Tampa Bay in this thing. Hey, Kendall, you like Tampa Bay? Or what team you like?
I like the Ravens.
Okay, you like the Ravens. Okay.
Yeah, we cool.
Yeah.
I don't mind the Ravens.
Okay, but cool, man, cool. So, Kendall, I'm gonna go back up 2 years because you play with Isaiah Land, you play with Marquise Bell, you play with your brother. Like, how was that defense in totality? And also knowing you have X-Man and Jennings and Musa on the other side of the ball going toe to toe, like, I've been to y'all practices, but I haven't been to like the cold practices where y'all going at it in each other's neck. How that sharpen you for the future to become?
And it was very electric, I'd say. Like you said, Xavier Smith, we had Marcus Riley, like guy that's in the league right now playing Jennings itself. So, like you said, I played with Marquise Bell, Isaiah Major, Isaiah Land, even my brother. Like, all those guys kind of paved the way for me just to be a leader like I am right now. So, just playing with them guys taught me plenty lessons, ups and downs, because I ain't seen them guys, like duck their head or pout their head, nothing like that. All they was doing straightforward, just grinding. So, it kind of just paved me into the man I am today, really.
Definitely. And like for outside looking in, those are a lot of alphas just coming through. Especially that year when you had Bell, you had Lynn, you had your brother, and you had you, especially shining in the spotlight. Like a lot of defensive players were shining, but nobody was. You could say, oh, it may be his game one day, or I'm gonna get mad, or if I don't get this tackle, I'm gonna get mad. Like, how is that when y'all had to buckle down and be like, everybody got to be the man instead of just me being the man?
Yeah, shout out to Coach Smith. He was a great coach. Our great coach we had a couple years ago, Coach Ryan Smith, defensive coach. But he told everybody just play your 111. So, you don't got to do nobody else's job, just do your job. So like all this out there, just talking, communicating to each other, just doing our own thing. So I feel like that kind of helped a lot as well.
Definitely. Jerry, you got any questions? Because I know you were kind of hand in hand with.
Yeah, man, football is my boys, man. That's my dog. But yeah, man. So being with the defense that you had last year, with Major, with guys that are older, how was it transitioning to a younger defense where a lot of transfers are coming in, a lot of guys that didn't play last year are now having to step up? How was that transition for you?
It's going pretty good. Like I said, Major's out there kind of coaching the backers out there as well. So he out there, just giving us gems, giving us lessons. Playing on our defense last year, the Dark Cloud defense. We had some great guys. Like I said, Javen Morgan, Lovey Jenkins, me as well. You had Dank on the other side, Eric Smith. All those guys was just like leaders, like I said. So us playing with them, it just kept me going hard, kept me going straight.
Yeah.
So Kendall, you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of like the leader now. You probably lead them before, but like now it's kind of like solidified because you up there at the top. Do you feel like there's something that you definitely want to hone in for like the team that you have now, kind of like keeping that consistent, the things that helps you from the leaders that you had, the seniors that came before you? Is there something that you definitely want to focus in on going into this year?
Yeah, just staying consistent. Like our defense at FAMU, like we got like a standard. Like we won't play. Like everybody knows when it's time to play us. Like we even play around with y'all. So yeah, like you said, I'm kind of the old head now. It's kind of crazy. I'm the old
You
head.
are. Oh my gosh.
So I'm
OG.
fourth season here. So yeah, I'm the old head now. But like guys always ask me like, how was it to play with, like y'all said, Marquise Bell and them great guys that I played with. And I tell them like, you just gotta just keep going. Like when I first got here, like I said, I was a corner, but they put me at nickel. So like I have to tell the guys, just play with the coaches want like how you play. Like it don't matter if you playing something you want to play, just go out there and just do what you got to do, really. So yeah, that's how it is.
Shoot, this is a good question. How you transfer the corner to nickel? Because the nickel is more physical. Like you in that box sometimes, you're not in the box. Like you coming off a blitz sometimes. Like how is that transition of being more physical, knowing that you're going to have a tight end, you're going to have a offensive line, pulling, and they about 270. You see a 270 person pulling, you be like, all right, I got to buckle down.
Yeah, like I said, I came in playing corner, I'm fighting for a starting spot, but like I guess I feel like I was just such a great athlete. They had put me on the field, so they moved me to nickel. So I'm out here fitting the B gap. I'm just doing kind of like some linebacker stuff, which was kind of different. But like I said, I tried to get with it. The coach wanted the best 11 on the field, so I had to go out there and do what I had to do, no matter where it was at.
He liked that, Ron. That's what he said. He said,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
exactly what he
like
said.
I
Ron.
ain't say that. I ain't say that. I'm just saying.
Now
Like,
you said it.
nah,
You
I ain't
said-
say it though.
That's what I heard.
I
He
said,
said, ain't no problem for me.
Hey,
I
hey.
you heard him say linebacker. He ain't say nothing about no nigga or no quarterback. I know that's right.
My boy say he play all 11 of them. All 11. No matter
Talk
what
your
spot.
stuff, sir.
Dude,
As you should.
hand in the dirt and all. Man, talking about this, man. You and your brother made history. You know, the first brother duo to have a pick in the game. How does that feel, you know, going into that year that you and your brother will make some type of NCAA history like that?
oh yeah, that was lit. Well, I think the first quarter he got a pick. Like that's the game we were starting on the same field. Like for the first time we both started together. So I think the dude ran a slant. He got a pick. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to get me one. Be over there shimmying and all that. But at the time I wasn't cap it yet. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get the shimmy one day. One day I get the shimmy. So yeah, he caught a pick or whatever. He did a little shimmy. I'm like, I need to get me one. I think it was like the last drive South Carolina State had. The dude Shaq Davis, I think he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers now. Yeah. He had ran like a dead. I jumped the dead, and like that's all it was. It was lit, you know. He made history, so it felt amazing for sure.
Oh, you got to pick on Shaq? I didn't know.
Yeah, Shaq. Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah, that's some top caliber type stuff. Then another question right here. You know, I think it was Alabama State that game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So break us down the last seconds of that play. Them kicking the field goal. Your season on the line, and you know, just break it down because that was epic for all FAMU fans right there, man.
Yeah, it was epic. I think it was like 14 to 15. It was a low scoring game. I think it was kind of wet that game.
Yeah, it was 14-15.
Yeah, 14-15. Yeah. You know, they driving down the field. They I think like they just throwing the ball and just getting out of bounds, just getting down the field or whatever. So we line up field goal. Coach called a timeout and said we're gonna do low right. That's when the corner blitz and try to go get the ball. So my heart beating. I'm like, oh man, I got like something got to shake. Like we got to do something. We can't just lose. Like we made it too far to just lose right here. So the ball snap, it get blocked. I see the ball in front of me. Like, oh, I gotta get it. I just pick it up and I'm gone. I jump right into the band. We all lit or whatever. Like it felt kind of like a movie. Like it felt good. So yeah, it felt amazing. So,
yeah, that definitely was like one of those Disney Channel, you know, football movies.
Yeah, like it really was. I grabbed the ball. I'm looking to the side. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like crazy,
bro. Because like you know, watching it on TV, all you see is him running. Everybody screaming. Everybody running down. And next thing you know, you see you running to the band, jumping up in the stands, the band playing, everybody rocking. I'm like, bro, this is a movie.
You should have been there. I went to that game. It was a FAMU takeover, and then he did that. And I didn't even know him at the time. We were talking about it. He was like, "Hey, that was me." I was like, "What?" but Ron, you should have been there. It was electric. I ain't gonna lie, because the game actually was it was just tight, slow game. But then when he did that, the band had already showed out, and they were doing their thing in the stands. We were waiting on the team to do something, and then when he did that, it was just, man. It was, you talking about, it was electric. I mean, that is the best. Where it was like some Disney ending, sports like movie ending.
End of the movie, like.
And if you had watched the game, because I know I was at the game as well, so it was cold, like it was a slower game.
Offense wasn't playing well. Defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a real defensive game. So for that to happen at the end, I just remember him vividly. Like I just see the stride in my head, like right now. You was moving. Like if they would have timed your 40 that day, you might would have got a 4-3 flat.
I was scared. I had to get in that ball. I ain't even look back. I'm looking to the side like.
Shoot, man, but yeah, I'm gonna ask these couple of questions, and I know if Jerry or Robin, y'all got a couple of questions for him. I'm gonna ask these couple of questions just for the FAMU people. I always ask these questions for my football players. So you know, you in Tallahassee, so you know either this one or that one. You got Guthrie's or Olene's. Which one you picking? Which one you picking?
Guthrie's.
It has to be Guthrie's.
Guthrie's. I love Guthrie's. But now they got Canes now, so got Raising
Don't
Cane's
don't
too.
throw that in the mix, please. Don't
What,
throw that in the
Cane's?
mix.
You like Cane's?
I love Cane. I love Cane.
Oh,
About
But
what? It ain't got no flavor. If you gotta have the sauce, it's not good. Because I know
Oh
you don't eat it
God.
dry. I
Oh
know you don't
God.
eat it dry.
I don't. I can't eat it dry. I can't.
Nah.
I can't do
So
that.
okay. That
Yeah,
was kind of a shocker.
it though.
That was kind of a shocker.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was a shocker.
I got this for you. You got the one. You got fried chicken Wednesdays or fish Fridays. Which one you picking?
That's the easy one. Wednesdays.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Come on,
Wednesdays.
man.
Easy.
We lost your ass.
Easy one.
Oh, okay. Now you back in the car. Now you back in the car.
Not y'all dropped them off.
You back in the car. You back in the car.
All right, I got a question for you. So this is going into your last year, of course. What is something that you are looking forward to? And it can just be football related. It can be, personally related, academically related. What are you looking forward to this year?
This year, well, I got a couple of them. The first one, I'm trying to get back to Celebration Bowl, of course.
Of course.
We just got our rings last 2 weeks ago, like our rings from the national champion. Them things sit up like right here on me. Like,
I know that's right.
so I'm trying to win them again. Trying to lead the nation in interceptions.
Mm.
The coach loves to see turnovers, so I'm trying to get a lot of those. If I get the ball thrown to my side, they kind of scared me this year. So, but yeah, interception. Just trying to be a great leader. So and then I'm also getting my master's in public health, so I'm trying to keep going with that as well.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I can say about Kendall, he never had an academic issue. He was never, as far as like compliance, he was never that guy that we had to worry about. So, coach,
that's always a plus. That's always a plus, especially working in compliance. You just never know.
Mm-hmm.
Just never know.
Yeah. So, man, Ken, I'm gonna send you off with this one. You got 3. Well, now I'm gonna say 2 because we don't even play that game no more. You got homecoming, or you got the classic in Orlando. Which one you picking? I know that's tough. I know that's tough because you got your family in one city, but you got homecoming in another city.
Choose wisely. They watching.
Exactly.
Come on, man. I'm probably have to go with classic. I gotta go with classic.
That's what I'm about to say. Come on now.
I gotta go
now.
That's a political correct answer.
Homecoming be slanging, man. Homecoming lit too, but I'm back home in Orlando. I had probably 20 family members come watch me ball out, so I gotta go with classic.
Definitely. Man. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for coming on this platform. Like I said, me and you been in contact for about 2 years now, trying to get you on the show. But I finally got you on the show. Thank you, man. I know you got some stuff to do. It's your off week, so we don't want to hold you too long. But man, y'all prepare for Troy. Y'all show out. Make I do an upset of the year if y'all have to. I want to see y'all boys on ESPN, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir, man. Be good,
boys, man.
Hey, and before I drop myself, I am going to that Troy game. I actually only live about an hour and a half from Troy, so we're gonna try to represent the Rattlers there. We try to travel to the games that I can. My wife got to let me either out the house or she'll roll out with me. y'all ain't got to that. So I don't think y'all at that stage yet.
No, not yet.
Hopefully you get there. But also I did put the Fang Exchange Facebook page in the chat for you, so that people can go see the shirt that Kendall is on. I think it's a Run It Back t-shirt. So they can see that shirt, and I believe they can order it also off the Fang Exchange Facebook page or go to their Instagram. But just let everybody out there know, Just Give 10. I know y'all may have a younger crowd, so that's perfect for them. They pay that $10. Yeah. But if y'all know some businesses that want to back the guys too, y'all feel free to reach out to me. But hey, man, I love you all's energy. I'm gonna definitely put the show out there, so maybe y'all can entertain us old heads.
Yeah, man.
y'all got some good energy on the show, which is good. But look, y'all take it easy, and good luck on the show, and hope to run into you guys either at homecoming or one of these events.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Hey, no problem. Y'all take it easy.
All right, take it easy.
All right.
The gang is back. The gang is back.
Hey,
Forever.
hey, the three amigos is back. The three amigos. The
I know
three
that's right.
amigos.